it going? And welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. Now tonight we're going to be watching a movie that I've been really looking forward to. The end of last week's episode, I told you I was really excited about it, and it was going to be hard for me to wait a whole week to watch it. But it's finally here. Tonight, we're going to be watching The Fear Footage 2, Curse of the Tape. Now this is the sequel to The Fear Footage, which was an excellent found footage movie. And honestly, it was the first horror movie in quite a while to actually scare me. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching The Fear Footage 2 tonight. Excuse me. As for cooking, turns out I was eligible for a free pizza for Domino's, so why not? We got free pizza from Domino's, some cheesy bread, we're good to go. So yeah, Fear Footage 2, Curse of the Tape, free pizza, we're set, man. So we're gonna go out in the kitchen, gonna show you what I got, then we're gonna watch our movie. I'll see you out there. Alright everyone, here's the pizza. It is a double cheese pizza with mushrooms and roasted red peppers. I always have to have double cheese when I get Domino's. And we got some stuffed cheesy bread here. I know I shouldn't be eating this stuff, but I mean, it is what it is, man. It was free. So we got that. We need something to drink. So let's go in the fridge. And here we go.
Never there was fun, there's always Coca-Cola, yeah. Coca-Cola, always Coca-Cola.
Alright, we got our drink, our pizza. Let's go out front and watch our movie. Alright everyone, we got our food, we got our drink. Just turn off this last light. Alright, all the lights in the house are off. It's time to watch The Fear Footage 2, Curse of the Tape. I've been looking forward to this one, man, so should be good. Man, The Fear Footage 2 is over, and man, that movie scared the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not ashamed to admit I turned the light back on. It scared the hell out of me just like the first one did. I hate jump scares. I absolutely hate jump scares, but I knew this movie was going to have them. But I still wanted to watch it. And yeah, they got me. Every single jump scare got me. And what's bad is the way they set it up sometimes. Like they set up where you think something's going to happen. Something's going on in the movie where you just know something's about to happen. And so I found I was tensing myself. I was actually sitting like this, I was sitting like this, I was like this. I was tensing myself for these jump scares, and then nothing happened, so I relaxed. As soon as I relaxed, boom, jump scare. Scared the hell out of me. And the thing about this movie is, it was recorded loud, and I don't mean it's like unbearably loud, but I turned the volume on the TV to 1, and it was like, you know, every other movie would be on 8. That's what it sounded like at 1. So you'd have to put it on mute to avoid being gotten by the jump scares. So yeah, there's no escaping the jump scares unless you put the TV on mute. And I found myself this entire movie tensed. I was tensed, I was uneasy, I was nervous, it was unsettling. I just kept like preparing myself for the worst. And I'm kind of torn on that. At one part, I absolutely hated the filmmaker for that. I'm like, I hate that you got me nervous. But at the same time, I love it because that's exactly what a horror movie's supposed to do, man. You didn't, like I said, the jump scares, when you thought they were going to happen, no. As soon as you relax, I'm like, okay, nothing's going to happen. Boom, there it is. Scaring the hell out of me. They got me every single time. The jump scares were actually creative too. This is the first movie I've ever seen where they used running water from a sink as a jump scare, and yes, it did get me. I jumped. I will say there were not as many jump scares in this movie than there was the first one, but they were still effective, man. I can't stress enough that every single one of the jump scares got me. I was mad. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. But then at the same time, I loved it. So yeah, this movie, I don't want to give away too much of this movie, but basically the two main characters were two guys that were in the first movie that appeared on the fear footage tape that were actually murdered. But in this movie, we find out that one of the guys finds out that he's on the tape. And he's like, well, how am I on a tape? I was never there. I was never at that place. So he gets in contact with someone else that was on the tape, and they decide, you know what, let's go down to Dark Bluff, Maryland, where the first tape took place. You know, let's get to the bottom of it, see what in the world is going on. And of course, once they get there, sinister things, evil things start happening, and before long, they realize it was a huge mistake. And I will say this, one of the guys wanted to leave quick. He wanted to get the hell out of Dodge, but the other guy was like, no, we're this close, we need to find out what's going on. Yeah, he's one of those guys. By the end of the movie, he deeply regretted his decision. And I will say this, the last 10 minutes of the first movie were horrifying. The last 15 minutes of this movie were absolutely terrifying as well. I hate going in these cramped houses where you know something is in there. You just don't know when it's going to jump out. You don't know how it's going to jump out, but you know it's coming. You just don't know when. And that was like that the first 15 minutes of the movie. Although I really didn't feel bad for the guy because he did make a stupid decision, and I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to show a whole lot of the jump scares in the clips here because I want you to go into it blind and get scared for yourself. That's why there's not a whole lot of, I guess, supernatural footage of whatever happens. I want you guys to go into it blind and see for yourself. But the Fear Footage 2 was freaking awesome, man. I loved it. It scared the hell out of me, and that's what horror movies are supposed to do. So I definitely recommend the Fear Footage 2 if you're looking for a good time, if you're looking to be scared. This is definitely for you. So with that being said, I guess we'll talk about the elephant in the room. You saw the graphic at the beginning of the video. Unfortunately, Shadow passed away Wednesday. It was unexpected. Went to bed one night, she was fine, and we woke up and you can tell something wasn't right. I don't want to go into all the details, but basically we had to make a really difficult choice, and it's a choice that any of you with pets, I hope you never ever have to make that choice, but we had to make it. It was either do that or she would suffer and be in pain for the couple days that she had left. So yeah, not a very good week, not a very good year. I'm trying to hold it together. I've been like crying for days. I tried to get as much crying out as I could before I started filming because I didn't want this to turn into the last video. Those of you who been watching for a while know that in past December, Kitty passed away. Kitty was basically my co-host for Saturday Night Live. She'd be out here in the living room. She'd be sitting in my lap every Saturday night. When she passed away, Shadow will be in my lap every Saturday night watching these movies with me. And now that she's gone, beginning in December we had 3 cats, and now we've got 1 left, Tiger the boy. Tiger is the sweetest cat in the world, but he does not do the whole cuddling in your lap thing at all. He's a manly cat. Even when Kitty and Shadow weren't in my lap for Saturday Night Horror, they would still be in the room, so I'd have someone in there with me. Tonight was the first time in 14 years that I was completely by myself watching a horror movie on a Saturday night, and it didn't feel right. It felt weird, and it didn't feel right at all. After the movie, came back in the room, and Tiger's here hanging out. He just doesn't cuddle. So yes, it's been a rough 4 months, man. I don't know. I just usually I don't let my emotions out. I keep it all bottled up. And this thing with Shadow was just like 2 years of bullshit, of anger, of sadness, of frustration. It's just overwhelming. Like I can't keep it in anymore. Those of you who've been with the channel for a while know 2 years ago I was dealing with cancer. I kept that bottled up. I just dealt with it. Kitty died. For the most part, I kept that bottled up. And then this Shadow passed away a few days ago. It's just, there's only so much someone can take. So, not a very good 2 years, not a very good 4 months. And that leads me to my my next announcement, I guess. I was going to make a separate video for it, but, you know, figure what's the point? I'll just do it here. I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube for a while. I just, as much fun as I have making videos, as much as I love making these videos, right now my heart's just not in it. It's just not fun right now, and I don't want to do it if it's not fun. So I'm gonna be taking a break for a little while. I'm not leaving for good, not leaving forever. I just need to take some time, be by myself, you know, deal with all this crap. When I can see myself having fun doing videos again, I'll be back. You know, whether it be a week, a month, a year, whatever, I don't know. But this is a goodbye. This is a I'll see you later. Like I said, I'm not leaving forever. Just right now, it's just not. It's just not fun right now. With all this going on, I'm just. My heart is really not into it right now. So yeah, it kind of sucks to end on a note like that, but it is what it is, man. So hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I hope y'all will stick with the channel. At some point, I will be back. I'll probably lose subscribers, but I mean, honestly, and I'm not trying to sound like a douche, but right now that doesn't even matter to me. But yeah, I'll be back sometime when this is fun again. I just need some time by myself right now. So anyway, yeah, definitely check out the Fear Footage 2. You won't be disappointed. It's on Amazon Prime Video. It's either $4.99 or $5.99, I believe. Or if you want a physical copy, you can go to thefearfootage.com. And if I remember, I'll put that link down in the description below. You can order a physical copy of the Blu-ray. Comes out with a map. It comes packaged with a map of Dark Bluff County, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, so thank you for all the support, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed Saturday Night Horror, and I will see you again sometime. Don't know when, but we will see each other again. I promise you that. So y'all take care. If you have any pets, hug them real tight. Tell them you love them. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you.